In early 2008, I was looking for something to be the cornerstone of our all-hazard preparedness. Being sort of a hobbyist of the weather, I saw on the National Weather Service website the StormReady status. It had easy-to-follow directions, what the mandates were for the certification, and even the application. It was a challenge identifying and having what we do in the private sector and adapt it to the communities and some of the warning requirements they have. But one of the first things was we looked at our policy and procedures. We made sure that they had not only steps on how to address severe weather, but all hazards from power failures to earthquakes, fires. And of course, one of the basic things we're really concerned with are evacuations. It allowed us to take a new look at all those procedures, and we constantly keep them updated. You know, it's really tough when you get doing everyday business to think about taking that plan off the shelf and dusting it off and taking another look. So the policy and procedures were in place. We then looked at how do we receive our warnings from the National Weather Service? Well, most everybody hears it on television or on the radio, but do you have a National Weather Service tone alert radio? Do you have internet access where you can, which is great now, you can actually get the weather radar up. So we looked at ways to build in redundancy. We not only had that, but we also added National Weather Service tone alert radios. We have ways of monitoring the emergency services bands here, and we built really close partnerships with the emergency management agencies in the Springfield area. And then how do we get those warnings out to our community? You know, in Springfield and other communities we have sirens. We don't have sirens, but we do have public address systems, and we do have word of mouth between our officers who we station strategically when there's severe weather in the area. And it again causes, let's take another look what we can do. So we actually went to an automated emergency alert system that sends out messages simultaneously on plain old telephone, cell phone, data, text messages, and we've used it a couple times on an all-hazard type environment where we had water main break. So it's worked out real well. And then going back to those policy procedures, how do you test them? We exercise at least twice a year, and each of those instances there's 2 or 3 tests we do. How do we handle an all-hazard event? Is it a tornado strike, or is it an earthquake, or is it something that would require an evacuation, a gas leak or a fire? And we drill that to everybody. We work as a team, not only security and mall management, but our housekeeping and our maintenance staff. And this year we hope to bring in some of our merchant employees into that also.